What's up? It's Autumn.
It's Katie.
And this is Seriously. Thanks for tuning in. It's day one. It's our birthday.
Oh, there we go.
And today's actually a really good topic to start with.
Sweet baby Jesus.
It's going to be exciting.
For you.
Yeah. Actually, no, for you. You get to hear the story. Yeah. Not me that gets to tell it.
Yes.
So that's just weird. But before we get into the story, anything exciting going on?
Yeah, I mean, not exciting. So I don't know how to say this. Went to a funeral.
Oh, that's not exciting.
Yeah, no.
All.
Okay, so it's not exciting, but the fun stuff that happened behind that was.
Oh,
but no, exciting is the wrong word. Comical.
At a funeral?
I know. We shouldn't say that. But
go ahead.
So
I know. Well, now I got to hear it.
So go to a friend's parents' funeral.
I don't know why that's.
I know. Yeah.
I guess you know why I'm laughing because did she know that you're getting ready to talk about this?
Yeah, because because part of the comedy in the story involves her.
Okay,
yeah.
So, that's fair. All right.
So go to this funeral. I sit with the family. There's not a lot of people. It's a full-on Catholic mass, which I'm not Catholic. No offense. There's a lot of standing, kneeling, standing. And so
stuff I don't understand.
Yeah, it's like an hour. There's a lot of some incense stuff.
I don't think it's
Well, there's a lot of anyway. I think we're not going to get it. That's a whole nother episode.
Bible verse, chant something. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. So we're all sitting in the same pew, and I'm sitting next to the sister-in-law of said friend. Okay. And this sister-in-law, love her to death, but she
I feel like you need to assign her a name because I like Mary.
Mary.
You know, I like Mary.
Well, okay, that's weird. No,
I do.
So we can't use that name?
No, go ahead.
No, that's the name of Out of all.
I also like Karen. Call her Karen.
Works. That works.
Okay.
And
sister-in-law's name is Karen.
All right. Karen. So Karen is not good with emotions. Okay. So she doesn't know how to be sad. She gets a little awkward. So it's like,
I don't know what to do with my hands.
There's a lot of laughter when there probably shouldn't be.
Got it.
So Karen is sitting right next to me, and then a couple seats down is my friend.
Okay.
Praise be. There is a small choir. Yeah. And it's definitely made up of members of the
congregation.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh.
Or the
parishioners. Yeah.
Parishioners, yes.
So not prisoners, parishioners.
Oh God.
That'd be weird. So they have a soloist, and it is not Mariah Carey. And you know.
I love soloists.
You know how I feel about pitch and tone.
I do.
And it offends my ears and my sensibilities if I can pick out the imperfection. And
please do. Because I want reenactments. I love soloists.
No, no.
It's the best because you can't hide.
This was their B squad. It was definitely not their first string. Like this poor lady, and she's very operatic, right?
The Cowardly Lion-ish. That's what.
So there's 9 songs altogether. Okay, there's a lot.
Why do you have to sing so many songs?
No, and they're brief. Most of them are
2 seconds.
Yeah, except for this one.
Oh, because this one was the. Oh God, are you getting ready to do it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, do it.
I don't know the whole thing. Okay. So Ethel, for all intent and purposes, starts off.
Okay.
And it just keeps going. And I lean into Karen and I said, Karen, how many verses are there in this song? And she goes, there's 36. Oh! And I went, I think you're exaggerating.
Is she going to sing all 36? Yeah, no. She did. Epic.
So Ethel got a little tired during the song.
Her breath ran out. Did you tell her she had to sing from her diaphragm?
So she gets to this spot and she but instead of it was and I was like So at verse 32,
those notes are high.
At verse 32, she brings it down. So there's some riffs. She's working it. She's doing it.
Not a riff.
It was not. But it ended up like this. So she's very operatic, right? Like we said, okay. So she gets down to this lower range and she goes, I had to fake cry because I was laughing so hard. Thank God I had a scarf. I just into it. Karen leans over and goes, interesting choice. I am crying. So on verse 34 of 36, the friend who we are there for.
Oh, God.
We're, again, in a pew, single line.
Yeah.
I'm at the end.
Yeah.
I'm on the aisle.
Yeah.
Friend is 4 places down.
Yeah.
All I see is her go like this. Just wide eyed.
Just stare over. I'm just going to look at you.
She knows that I'm upset.
Oh, my God.
She knows that this singing is really offensive.
Oh.
And poor Ethel, God bless you.
You know what?
Thanks for volunteering.
She has an extra jewel in her crown.
Yeah.
Because she gave it the old college one, too.
Girl, she was tired.
Listen.
By the end of verse 36, she was like, I'm out.
Listen.
I'm out.
Your gifts will make room for you. She does not have a gift in that area. It did not make room for her. Though maybe she's also a comedian because that was a little funny and it brought a little sense of joy. Did you laugh at the funeral?
Yeah. Oh, because it was all we talked about at lunch.
Okay, see, there you go.
Yeah,
so there was no tears. There was just joy. So that's
at least she goes, maybe you should just push her out of the way and then you could take over said song.
Oh, no,
that's not good.
Awkward. Yeah. We don't want to push Ethel out the way. Ethel was probably like 92.
She was like, in the valley.
And I'm like, Ethel is next. Oh. Actually, it's going to be her funeral that's next.
Oh.
I don't mean that, Ethel. I don't know where you are.
We love you.
God bless you.
Yes, you did it.
You are.
That was probably all volunteer. Weren't getting paid for show.
You are a stellar individual.
Money back.
Bless your heart, Ethel. Bless your heart. Well, I had a little bit of a crazy week myself.
Okay.
So I actually have 2 crazy stories, but I don't want to tell them both. I know this is very shocking, and by shocking, it means not at all because my life is ridiculous. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. It's just not going to go well. Yeah. There's going to be laughter associated with it or just moments of wonder. So I'm going to let you choose which story I tell. Because there's 2. So there's the laptop story.
Okay. I like the titles of these.
Yeah, I know. See, I could give like a synopsis so you can be like, oh, I want to choose.
No, it's like an escape room. You're like, oh, I have a little.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so there's the laptop story. Okay. I can tell that one. Or there's the dentist story, which you have heard, but I could tell that story.
That is my favorite.
Because that is a good story. So it's dentist or laptop. What's behind door number 1 or 2?
Okay, so since I know the dentist story, I want to save that one because it is my favorite.
Oh, okay.
So let's do laptop.
Oh, you want to hear about my laptop?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and actually, this one actually has kind of a growth thing associated with it,
like a physical.
No. Like I have growth.
Oh,
I have
be
growth.
awkward.
Yeah, a physical growth would be really weird and unattractive. Yeah. All right, so here's the thing. So we're starting this podcast. I don't know if you heard.
No, I didn't. Oh, this is that what this all is? Yeah.
That's what all this setup is about. So we're starting this podcast, and I really needed a laptop. So I tend to be a person who just doesn't really ask for help. Like that's just kind of my thing.
Okay.
I'm not proud of it. Yeah. I mean, it's a good and a bad thing. There has to be balance.
Yeah.
If you're a person that's literally like doing everything on your own and not asking anyone, like you're ridiculous. You're carrying unnecessary weight.
Yeah, you're not.
But at the same time, if you are like a freaking mooch who asks for everything and you don't work for nothing,
really doing it.
That's also not a good look. So I tend to swing towards the extreme of I'm just gonna carry this 90,000 pound weight.
Ain't nobody gonna help me.
Ain't nobody gonna help me, even though I got like 30 people standing around with their arms out. Can we help you? Yeah. Nope. No. I'm just going to do it myself, Jesus. It's just me and Jesus down this dusty road. Okay. So, I'm like, I got to get this laptop. So I'm sitting over here and I'm like figuring and doing math and, it's tax season. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get these taxes back and I got this and I got that and da-da-da. But I'm also in the midst of selling my house. So I got stuff that I got to get together for that. So I'm just like, so I'm sitting in there and I'm thinking, what can I do? So I was like, well, I could ask my dad. Okay. Oh, God. So immediately I start sweating. Because, my pits are like my shirt. I immediately start sweating. So I'm like, oh, God, should I do this? Should I not? Like, I'd ask my dad. Like, and he had he had already offered, like, hey, if you need anything, let me know.
Gotcha.
Right? But parents do that.
Yeah.
I'm a parent.
Yeah.
I say that to my kids all the time. I don't really mean it.
No.
I'll be like, don't ask me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I know. They come, they be like, Mom, I'm like, damn it.
Oh, they're doing
They actually took me up on it.
Listen.
Now I got to do something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just because people say stuff don't necessarily mean that they really mean it. So my dad was like, you know, yeah. So he was like, if you need anything, let me know. So I was like, okay, Dad. So this pops in my head and I'm like, oh, I could ask my dad for this laptop. Because I Google and I do some research and whatever. And I'm like, I need a MacBook. Okay. Side note.
Yeah, we're going there.
Apple. Listen. Yeah.
I mean,
y'all need to knock it off with these prices. Like, for real. I don't want Siri in my laptop. I want Jesus. For the prices that I'm paying, I need some legitimate advice.
She can tell you jokes.
Yeah, no. Jesus will tell me a joke too. Jesus can do everything. Yeah. And all things. That's who I need in my laptop. My $2,600 laptop.
I will say this, and I'm not tech savvy. We know this. I can barely function as a human being.
Neither am I.
Let alone my phone or my
I'm still trying to figure out Excel. But go ahead.
But I think what you pay for is all the protection, all the there's no.
You know what?
I don't know.
Okay, let's move right along with your commercial.
So you're looking at
so I realized that I need a MacBook. All right. And these things are pricey. Yeah. So now I have like a real anxiety of trying to ask. Yeah. So this goes on for like a week where I'm trying to build the courage, the internal fortitude
to just have
to pick up the phone and call my dad and say, hey, can you buy me this laptop?
Yeah.
So I asked my ex-husband, I'm like, what do you think? Do you think that this is, he's like, yes, what is the problem? Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. But in my defense, I haven't asked either of my parents for anything in like 20, 21 years.
Yeah. Yeah. That's big.
I'm independent.
Hey, now I need a laptop that costs a small fortune.
I mean, literally, I ain't asked them for 2 pennies to rub together. You know what I mean? I haven't asked you even for a dime.
Yeah. But I mean, he offered.
I know. But still. Yeah. So I asked my ex-husband, and he's like, you have to, he's like, go ahead, just ask him. He offered, just do it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then I'm going, okay, all right, I'm ready to do this. I'm practicing. You know how it is. You're like in the mirror.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dad.
I like the clear.
Hey, Dad.
Just hey, Dad. Hey, Dad.
Dad, what are you doing, Dad?
Hey, what's
up, Dad? Because you don't want to sound like you're like getting ready to like go in.
Jump on it.
Yeah, no. So I'm practicing, sweating, practicing, dabbing my forehead that's glistening. He can't even see me. Okay. So I still can't do it. Another day goes by. And now I'm like phoning friends. I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, do you think I should ask that? And she's going like, oh my God, this is not that big a deal. Yeah. Call your dad and ask him.
Just be done with it.
A week of asking.
Other people.
Everybody else. Should I do it? Praying. I'm in here with prayers.
I can't.
Jesus. Dear Lord.
Can somebody else ask him?
So I wish. I should have. If I had known, I would have done that. This literally goes on for a week.
Girl.
I pick up the phone.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I said, hey, Dad. That's how it came out sounding. Yeah, it did. Because it sounded stupid to my... It sounded stupid to my own ears. Hey, Dad.
Let me just sing this to you.
I said, Dad. And he goes, immediately, what do you want? Like, I went, oh my God. Immediately. There was no, I don't went, what the, how? He goes, you sound just like your brother. The minute that he calls and wants something, you sound just like your brother. And I'm like, Dad, it's been 20, here's the thing that's killing me though.
Yeah.
21 years since I've asked him for anything. Yeah. And he immediately, within seconds, was like, what do you want?
Yeah, what is it? I think it's a parent thing.
I was like, nah.
Because you have the tone of voice when you're kids.
No, I think my voice sounded like it was on gravel. He was like,
what do you want?
Either you have the coronavirus and you need some health insurance, or you are getting ready to start begging for something. And I said,
it's the latter.
I went, what would make you think I want something? And my voice is all like unnatural. Like now I'm trying to like relax into it. And it just sounds stupid.
You're still like 6 octaves higher than your normal.
I'm like, I want something. Yeah. He's like,
Just come out with it.
Yeah.
So
I said, Dad. So I go into explaining, and then I'm like, bargaining and making deals.
Yeah, like, so
I mean, like I can pay you back. I got some money that I can shift to this, that, and that. And he's like, what do you need?
Yeah.
And I said, Dad, I need a laptop. And he goes, a MacBook. And it was like, oh my God, Jesus talked to you. Jesus called you before I did. He did. He sent you a text message before I got there.
Was it through his Apple phone?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It might have been, because for those prices, Jesus is in it. Yes, it was through the Apple phone.
There's a small
the Jesus app.
Just kidding.
It goes ahead of you for provision. It makes a way out of no way. Thank you, Apple. Jesus and Apple have collaborated.
I'm telling you. It probably did. So
he
not
says,
only didn't know what you wanted.
Yeah. So he says, you need a MacBook. I said, Dad, I do. He goes, how much is that? So of course, again, you don't want to, because now my stomach is gurgling and in knots.
Yeah.
I
You're
made,
like downplay
yeah, I feel like I'm just getting ready to, vomit. Yeah. So it was trying to come out.
Yeah.
So I downplayed it.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know, maybe like 18 or 19. Lying.
Nah.
Lying.
Yeah,
Jesus is ain't no MacBook, no 18.
That's probably like
$100. He was like 19, 2000. I said, oh, again, Jesus did talk to you. I said, yeah, Dad. So he goes like, and this is how you know old generations.
Mm-hmm.
Look, get what you need. That's what old people tell you.
Yeah.
Baby, just get what you need. Don't nickel and dime it. See, now me, my kids ask me for something, I'll be like, you better get a coupon.
You better find coupons. You better go sell some Girl Scout cookies. You better.
You need to come up with half.
You better hustle.
Yeah. Can you find this on sale? I'll be making them look on 30 different websites to save $20 in shipping.
Kids outside having a yard sale with stuff that they don't even want to get rid of just to get whatever you're trying to get them to get. So there was a lot of gets in that.
There was.
I spit, man.
There was that was not bars.
Yeah.
That was just crazy. Scale back. Put that coffee down. Anyway, so that's how you know an older generation.
Yeah.
Because the older generation is like, come, just don't even try. He says, don't nickel and dime it. Get what you need. Don't worry about it over a couple $100.
Right.
I was like, okay, bet. I got right on Amazon.
You bought a Mac
and I put
Amazon?
Yeah, because on Mac, on the Mac website, it was $300 more than on Amazon.
I just hope that stuff isn't like.
No, it was legit.
Okay.
No, it was legit.
Good.
So $2,600. Yeah. But guess what? It wasn't my money.
It wasn't my money.
And I wasn't gonna nickel and dime it. Because I got what I needed.
Get what you want.
Thank you, Dad.
Yeah.
Let me shout out to him again.
Good job, Dad.
Thank you, Dad. So here's the thing here's what the growth part about it. So it was I guess what was funny is that literally it took me like a week to build up to this.
Yeah, it did.
And literally that conversation was like 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
Where my dad was like, what do you want?
Yeah.
Is it a MacBook? How much money? Here's my credit card.
Get what you need.
Buy. Yeah, get what you need.
That was it.
Don't nickel and dime it. Buy.
Yeah.
A week.
Yeah.
To get to that conversation.
A week.
Okay. So what I have learned from that
is that you're ridiculous.
Well, yes, I knew that actually before this week
just
occurred. No, but what I learned from that though is that you got to let people help you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You gotta legitimately ask for help and let people help you.
Yeah. And not be crazy about, like you talked about, there's a balance. Right?
Oh yeah. Don't be a beggar.
But don't.
Yeah.
Not.
I mean, I was a beggar, but in this case, beggars got to be choosy because I got to choose which MacBook I wanted. And I went all out.
She said, I got the Mac Daddy. Yeah, you're welcome. That was dad humor.
Ridiculous.
That was terrible.
I got the Mac Daddy of MacBooks.
Yeah. I'm doing it.
So anyway, I'm rocking with a new laptop this week. Yeah. So that's awesome.
I don't see it, but I believe
you don't need to.
Okay, that's fair. Does it even exist?
People steal.
Yeah.
And I don't know you like that. And I don't know you like that.
I don't know you like that.
But you don't got a 16.
I don't even know what that means. Look, I know how to turn mine on and do some typing stuff. I don't. I mean, I use it for presentations. That's about it. Maybe
that's about
the web.
Well, I'm using mine for this podcast, and so that's what you know. It is running your audio as we speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
So there you go.
Okay.
All right. So both very entertaining stories. Yeah. Neither of which have anything to do with what we're talking about today. But it is a good.
Neither did my funeral story.
They just feel good. That's why I said neither of which have anything to do with.
I thought you meant the dentist, which I've got to tell that one at some point.
Yeah. That was actually pretty funny. Yeah. I bless Ethel.
Yeah.
We're gonna pray for her later in the day after we finish this. So again, neither one of those stories had anything absolutely to do with what is going on today, but both very funny and entertaining and just kind of getting you in the mood.
Ice breaking it.
You gotta like
ice.
You totally make that up. Like break dancing.
It's a thing now.
Yeah.
It's a thing. Yeah. You know what I meant.
It's not a thing.
Okay. Fair.
But okay.
I support it.
So I thought that we should start with something fun and light.
That's not how you laugh.
But yeah, it's not how I laugh. Okay. But that's how I laugh when I am like up to no good.
Here we go.
So I think that we should talk about something that is, because this podcast is all about like life and things that everybody is experiencing and going through, the stuff that we walk through, the things that we've learned, just the ridiculously of it all, right?
Yep.
So what better place to start than dating, right? Relationships are always good.
But in particular,
traditional dating versus online.
There it is. Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
That's
I cannot wait for this. Yeah.
Listen.
I just know where this is going.
This is going nowhere good.
Yeah, no.
So, okay. So in the examination of this, I think that we should kind of talk about and explore, if you will, the benefits and the drawbacks of both.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And just like, obviously where that's going and why. And we always like to round it out. Or I shouldn't say we always like to look, they like this your first episode. What you mean we always like to round out? Okay, so moving forward, so that you know how this works. We will always be rounding it out with a little bit of motivation, some takeaways.
We don't want to leave you on a negative
leave you hanging.
No.
So
I like it.
Yeah, right? It's legit.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Where are we starting?
Oh my God. Okay, so I feel like we should start with a story because I love story time. And I know that we just had two, but we didn't have two that were associated with this topic. So
fair.
I do want to tell you a story.
Okay.
An online dating story. And I'm going to reserve my opinion about what I feel about online dating until later on.
So later.
I just want to because I just want to set the stage.
Yeah.
The setting.
Yeah.
And then you can decide for yourself about what you think about online dating. Okay, so, all right, here's the thing. I'm older. I say older. I'm 41. That's not older. I mean, I'm older than 20.
Fair.
So when you're like in your 20s, there are, possibilities everywhere. Right? Everybody's young. Or excuse me, everybody's single when you're in your 20s. Ain't nobody married. I mean, if they are, they're in an arranged or...
No, that's not true.
Like, it is. There's something going on. Who's getting married?
High school sweetheart.
Yeah,
college sweetheart.
Okay, that may be the case, but you should
My
still
first
be.
marriage, I was.
Yeah, and you were stupid. And are you still married to him?
No.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
I know. It was dumb.
It's stupid.
I mean, for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm strongly against kids getting married.
Early. Yeah. Live your life.
Like super young.
Live your life.
You don't know yourself.
No.
But we're gonna get into that part.
Anyway.
Okay. So no offense. I say a lot of things that people are not gonna agree with. They're gonna find offensive, but I say them in a funny way. So it takes the sting out of it.
Takes the sting out. Some poor 21-year-old going,
yeah,
I'm married.
I hate her.
I don't.
Well, they ain't listening to this anyway because they're like 41.
That's fair.
She's old and decrepit.
Like Mom.
Actually, I'm getting it. I'm
She's doing
41.
it. She's doing it.
Okay. We getting way off track. All right, back.
Yep.
All right, so anyway, so this thing is like, all right, I'm single now. I was married. I'm now divorced, and when you're married for a really long time, dating becomes like awkward and weird because you don't know what to do anymore.
There was so much familiarity and comfort and everything.
Well, and it was a long time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, over a decade.
Yeah.
That a lot has changed in the dating game since the last time you were out there. Since the last time I was out there. Not you, me. Right.
It's all online.
All kinds of things.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So my girlfriend is like, you got to get on a dating app. Like, you have to. And I was like, nah, boo. That ain't me. Okay. I'm a very private person as far as like that kind of stuff. And where we live is very small.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just, I don't want a whole bunch of people like in my business and just knowing and whatever.
Everyone knows everybody.
Yeah. And then what I do for work and stuff. And I don't want them to be like, oh, you see Autumn on the app. Screenshot sharing it. Because people ain't
No,
petty and trifling.
Yep.
They can't support you. They gonna just clown you behind your back. But anyway, so I was like, not that it's to be made fun of if you're on a dating app. I'm just saying.
No.
These are my fears and insecurities. Yeah. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
All right. So these were all the things that just kind of kept me from going in that route. So she says, you got to get on a dating app. That's what people are doing now. Okay. So I was like, okay. So I start this profile. Ain't got no pictures. She was like, yo. Ain't nobody gonna talk to you when you ain't got no pictures on your.
It's just that like that. It's just the profile.
It's like a shadow silhouette.
Yeah.
Of what could be.
Like I don't know what's behind door number one.
Exactly, what could be. Take a chance, explore the options. She was like, "No, ain't nobody doing that. You got to put a picture up."
I can't wait to hear what your catchphrase was either.
I don't even remember. It's something like, "I'm just here." Nothing catchy at all.
And this explains a lot.
It does. Okay, so I put the picture up. And, I start getting some likes, some swipes, if you will. Some likes, some swipes. And so, of course, you got to weed through the dummies. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, baby girl. Stop it. Get out of my inbox. I hate you already, and I've never even met you. You have vexed my whole soul. Please walk away from me.
Oh.
Okay. So there was a lot of that dumb stuff. So then it is. Yeah. So then you meet a couple people that are like seem normal. So I meet this guy, or I don't meet. I'm talking to this guy. I'm chatting with this guy who seems normal. Seems
on the exterior.
Being the cute. Air quotes. Seems
not going normal. Well. Yeah.
It started off. So I'm like, okay, he seems like he had a nice job.
Yeah.
Single.
Knows how to hold a conversation. Funny. That's always, you know what I mean? That's always a good thing. Let your little light shine. You know what I mean? Putting his best foot forward. I was like, okay, I see what you're doing here. So he says, why don't we get together and get a drink? So I'm like, all right, let's do that. Okay. That's the end of the good part of this story. Like literally, that's where it stops. Oh my goodness.
Okay. So I show up. First off, out the gate, this dude like 3 feet shorter than he said he was. All right, don't have on your profile that you like 6'3" and you really like 5'9".
Yeah.
That's not even with your elevator shoes on. That's not you. You're not getting there.
You said elevator.
I'm just saying. I don't know what you're trying to pull.
Platforms.
I don't know what you're trying to pull, but it's not working.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So he's short.
Yeah, he's short. But I'm not superficial like that.
No, I'm not superficial like that. Look, but if you're saying that you're one thing and you're not, like that's
you're lying.
Yeah, that's not a good look.
Yeah, so I'm already irritated with you, but I'm here and I'm dressed up and I'm not gonna waste this makeup and this good hair. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this dinner on.
Yeah.
But then I'm already mad at you. So we walk in. So the place that we're at has like a booth on one side and chair on the other of the table. Mm-hmm. So I slide into the booth. This mother, he gonna slide into the booth next to me. What you doing? Look, literally, I look around, I'm like, oh, this is happening. You're sitting right next to me.
Right next to me.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. See, because I thought you were gonna. There's an open chair.
Yeah, so we can communicate. We are not
seat
17
on the other side.
I can't,
so I can see your face.
This is the first time you're meeting this dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm very uncomfortable.
I can picture Autumn like now. If Autumn were to do this again,
it's never gonna happen.
No,
again.
So she would do this. She would be like, it would be that face, and then she'd be like, "I'm sorry, what are you doing?"
No, listen.
You need to move.
Never gonna happen again. Never.
Anyway,
gonna happen again.
So he slides in.
And I'm like, oh, okay, because this is awkward. Like I'm like slightly like angled, like turning my body, like, hey, friend, what is going on? Yeah, it's weird. What is going on?
Yeah, why are we so close?
So, but I also feel like I got to keep you in my peripheral because I don't know what you're going to do. At any point, you can lunge at my neck, and I need to be able to see you at all times. So my body is like cattywampus to my plate, to you, to the table. It's not a good look. This is very weird and awkward, and I'm mad.
Like,
yeah. What's going on over there? My neck looks like it got a crick in it. It's not okay.
It's not good.
Okay.
Got it.
So now we're kind of talking. And then, because it's like a crescendo of nonsense.
Just terrible. Yeah.
He's like, babe. Literally, that's how he's saying it. I'm not even exaggerating. He's saying it like we've been together for 10 years.
Yeah.
Babe, what you want to eat? What you want to eat, babe? Babe, how was your day, babe? And I'm like, what in the actual, why are you talking like this?
Yeah.
Oh, but I forgot this part. He's also rubbing my shoulder.
Ew.
So listen.
Babe, that feels kind of nice. Actually.
No, it didn't feel nice.
Don't stop.
No. I don't know this man.
I know.
Get your 5'9" lion hands off my shoulder.
Your overusing babe self needs to stop.
So at first I couldn't figure out if he had forgot my name.
Yeah.
Or if he was trying to make this more than it was.
Yeah.
Either way, not okay.
Not okay.
So he's babe. All right, so I got to deal with that in that raspy, like, you trying to be Johnny Gill. Like, I don't know what's going on.
No, that's ew.
So all this before the waitress even comes over.
Oh, you guys haven't even had
We haven't even gotten to drink. So here comes the waitress. So she's coming over to take our drink order. She's also looking very awkward. Like, you guys are.
Is there a safe word? Do I need to call somebody?
You guys are both sitting on the same side of the table. Okay, that's happening. All right,
interesting.
Cool. All right, fine.
Weird.
Are you expecting someone else? No, it's just you. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right.
We're the odd
We're
ones.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. So she says, "Can I get you something to drink?" And I was like, "Can I see the drink menu? Because I want to see what they have on their menu, right?"
Yeah.
So she gets ready to walk away to get the drink menu, and he turns to me again.
Babe.
No, you're not saying it right. Babe. And he smacks his lips.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait.
Oh no.
Babe. We too old for gimmicky drinks. What the Sir? What are you even talking about? What the hell? A gimmicky drink? He was
what is a gimmicky drink?
Oh, I'm gonna get to that.
Oh, here we go.
We too old for gimmicky drinks. We know what we drink. At this point in life, we know what we... Oh, so you giving me a life lesson.
Yeah, he's dropping
knowledge.
Some serious wisdom.
No, he's not.
No.
He's stupid. Is what he is. Fool, I can look at whatever menu I want to look at. How about that? So now you done made me so mad. I'm getting ready to order the gimmickiest drink on this menu.
Make it
what has sparklers, umbrellas, little dolphins jumping in and out of my cup?
Yeah.
I want ice cubes that have little flashing lights in them.
Yeah. I want the most gimmicky. You should have, when the waitress come out, I want the gimmickiest drink that you have.
Lay that on the table.
Put
that on the table. Yeah. Line them up. Keep them coming. Keep them, sis. Yeah. Because won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
Because we grown.
Yeah, we grown. And I was like, this fool. You lost me. You lost me.
Oh, well, I mean, he lost you when he slid in.
Well, he did. No, he lost me when he was 5'9", when he said he was 6'3". Okay, that's when he really lost me. But it just kept going downhill from there. So I heard him eat my salad. I wolfed my salad down. I don't remember what this dude said or didn't say. And quite honestly, I don't even remember this dude's name. All right.
That's good.
So, yeah, I did not let him walk me to my car. We get outside. I was like, look, pound it up. Yeah. Boom. All right. Blow it up. Thank you for dinner. I'm out. Right? Be safe.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
And by good one, I mean life.
Yeah, please don't ever contact me again.
Okay, no, he tried.
Oh, yeah.
So he tried after that, and I was like, nah, boo, this ain't gonna work. And he was like, you're just scared. I said, scared of what?
What? I mean, for my life.
Yeah. You're just scared. I said, of what? Of something real. Boy, please, if you don't get out.
Come on.
Delete
something.
Block and delete.
Something real.
Yeah, something real.
A lifetime of gimmicky drinks. Yeah. That's a story. That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, I have other ones that are worse.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you called me after that date, immediately on your way here. Like, you're not going to believe this.
This dude is
and
stupid.
It was just the beginning of the
It was the beginning of nonsense.
That come because of online dating.
Listen, I don't have not one good story.
None.
Not one.
Zero.
But that does not mean that I'm necessarily completely against
Right. I mean...
It's just that was my introduction.
You just had really, really garbage luck. The entire of your online dating.
Yeah. That's why y'all ain't gonna find me on no dating app. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
So here's the thing. Like terrible story, but also super funny. So every time you call me, you're like, guess what? I'm like, yes. But anyway, so like do's and don'ts. So I didn't ever participate in the online dating scene. Like I was never on an app. I was by the time that stuff was really hitting the mainstream, I was already shacked back up. So we were good to go. Thank God.
Well,
thank God.
Good for you.
So like some what are some of the apps? I know like Tinder, Bumble, Eharmony, is that a thing still?
Yeah, I guess. I never was on that. Eharmony.
Grindr is a thing.
I was never on that either.
I don't think you can be.
Oh, yeah, I think that's
I think that's not for you.
Men.
Yeah. And to each his own, but like,
there's all kinds.
So many.
There's sugar.
Sugarbaby.com?
And sugardaddy.com.
I mean, if somebody's going to...
There's farmersonly.com.
What?
Yeah. There's
We've gotten into
singles.
What the hell is that? What is elite singles?
I think it's only for the elite.
What does that mean?
Like you have to make so much money, I think, to be on there.
Holy cow.
Or you have to pretend to. You got to lie.
Look, just pay me to be awesome. And I'll, we don't need to date, but like, I'll, like the sugar baby thing.
Stop it.
That'd be awesome.
Would it?
Just, if all you want to do is go out to dinner.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think it is either.
Yeah, so I was like, I was going to say, I think you might want to scale back.
Sure that it's prostitution.
Don't think you want to be a sugar baby.
But again, there are an infinite amount of these sites,
dating sites
and apps, and like from what I understand, there's some that tell you like in your area, or like there's somebody that like pop up if somebody swiped on or whatever,
which is also very creepy because I think that there's one that's like it tells you like
single finder or something like that.
A single finder? No, I was gonna say something like that you and somebody else like frequent the same place, like so it shows you like, oh, Joe also goes to cafe blah 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 in your city, which is extremely weird and creepy because I don't need you sitting in the corner, just like with your cup of coffee. Like, it was, and if you look like that, that's gonna be a problem.
Okay, that's
okay. But I would not subscribe to that. But there's people who do.
Yeah, so I guess we know that these things exist, and I guess there's different aspects and parts of said apps or like as far as like what your profile looks like, or like how you like and swipe and all this stuff.
But they're all I think they're all kind of the same.
Yeah.
So the benefits of okay. So first of all, let's start with old school because we kind of old school traditional dating. Yeah. The benefits of traditional dating. What are the good things?
I mean, the good thing, getting to know somebody. Like,
you get to know somebody through online too.
But horse crap. Like, I mean, I get that you get to know somebody, but I think there's such a big disconnect in that physical connection. Like, if you have somebody in front of you,
the vibe that you get,
you can read a person, and you know how to listen, and you can. I can say anything I want behind a keyboard. You know, I can. I'm 5'11".
Yeah,
when really I'm 5'3".
Lies on lies on lies.
Yeah, so there's a lot that I think you miss as far as connection. In traditional dating versus the online stuff. I think that there was interpersonal skills that were necessary to
actually
navigate and actually
be like, hey,
introduce yourself in whatever setting that happened to be.
What's up, baby girl? Like, I do like when a dude says that.
Yeah.
Not what's up, but I do like the baby girl part.
Except, hey.
No, I don't like that.
Okay.
That's stupid.
That's weird. All right.
But I do like that. Like, I don't want a whole bunch, I don't want nothing in my inbox that says baby girl. Just don't do it. I like it from dudes that, like somebody that I'm actually with, not just random.
That's different. No.
Okay. No. So just so that we're
just to clarify. Just to clarify.
On that.
Just to clarify.
So I would agree with you that I think that the biggest thing about traditional dating that I love and appreciate is that immediate being able to feel somebody's vibe and see if there's chemistry and attraction. Yeah. This isn't through no picture that's been photoshopped or there's angles or some people just aren't very photogenic. Fair. And so you're on an app and you'd be like, nah, but if you saw them in real life, you'd be like, oh, I really actually think they're cute. So I think you get to like legitimately see what you're getting. Yeah. Like I get to see, I see how tall you are. I see what your style is. Yeah. I see what your vibe, your energy, your body language.
Rather than the picture you put up that was 7 years old.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So I think that's off the cuff. Yeah. Like one of the best or biggest advantages to online dating.
You mean traditional dating?
Or excuse me, traditional dating. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. You're right. Thank you.
Just making sure.
Yeah, yes, to traditional dating. I also think a lot of times you meet people like within your circle.
Hobby circle.
Right. Like your activities. Friends, work, hobbies, things that you already kind of know that you guys have common ground in. Right. And so that's cool, like right off the cut, which I guess online dating tries to help you with that, with the algorithms, but.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah. But I think that's a definite plus. Yeah. That you see them in action. Yeah. It's not like they're just saying that
I like rock climbing, but really.
No, I'm actually out here.
You don't. Yeah. Yeah. I
like rock climbing t-shirts is what I meant.
That's all. I just like to wear the gear. I am a poser.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So that's good. You know that they're local.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or they tend to be. You know what I mean? So it's not like you take the risk of meeting somebody who's like 1,000 miles away from you. You know what I mean? Because they are frequenting the same places that you are. So you know that they're local, and that's nice. Because long distance is cute for 2 minutes.
Yeah. And then
it's not anymore.
No.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Story for another day. Yeah. And so to me, like, is there anything else that you can think of that would be like a benefit of
traditional dating?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think just outside of the connection that you can, and the vibe and you know, just really developing that, I just think that there's something so much more real about it, you know? I don't know.
Style is a huge one for me. Look, I keep saying this. I sound very superficial.
You do.
But seriously, style is a big one for me. And I need to be able to know what your like how you legitimately like walk around life.
Wearing.
Yeah. Your jeans, your shirts, how you do this. Because again, another terrible online. Met this guy and he had the bottoms of his jeans rolled like he was in New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
Like we used to do back in 82. Where you like fold your pants over and then cuff and then cuff and then cuff so that it's like it creates like a tapered ankle.
Just buy skinny jeans.
Or, no. How about wear your jeans normal? Like a normal 40-year-old man. Why are you doing that?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was expecting a flood.
He was looking for AC Slater and Zach Morris. He wanted to be Saved by the Bell.
Got it.
It was not happening.
No.
Okay. So anyway, yes, I think that is all the good things about traditional dating. What pitfalls? What are some things that suck about traditional dating?
Traditional dating.
Aside from the fact that ain't nobody out there.
No. Fact. I think time. What the online apps do versus like going out and pursuing somebody or trying to find somebody. I think you increase your size of potential soulmates, if you will. I don't know.
You're getting into the online dating.
No, I know.
Stuff.
I didn't mean to, but like that's what I'm saying. So I think time is a pitfall for traditional dating.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So if you have to invest time in going out and exploring and or potentially meeting somebody, if that's like your purpose, like obviously if you're just going out to go out with your friends, then you meet somebody there, then that's a different story. But like there's that part of it that goes away with online dating.
Yes. So. Okay. So you time. All right. I got it. If you don't have time to get out there and actually legitimately meet somebody
versus just being on your
app, you can swipe that in the bathroom.
Ew. I don't bring my phone in the bathroom.
Some people do.
Eye pooping is a thing, apparently.
That's disgusting.
Yep, I can't.
All right. Anyway, so my biggest thing as far as pitfalls was concerned, I kind of alluded to for is limited supply.
Yeah.
Right? Supply and demand.
Yeah.
So the older you get, the less options there are, or seem to be anyway, out there. Because when you start getting to your late 30s and 40s, and a lot of people are dealing with this, either you are now re-single.
Right.
Okay. Or you've never been married.
Right.
And everybody around you is like settled down or settling down. And so the options of single individuals, and I put an emphasis on single because there's some of y'all out here who still trying to be in the game.
Even though.
But y'all missing that single part.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. You got somebody at home that don't realize that you still dating.
Yeah.
I digress. Totally different podcast. Anyway, so the options start to become very limited. So the online dating thing, I guess, kind of puts all of your options into one basket for you. But I think that's a pitfall.
Did you ever consider, nursing homes?
I hate you. I hate you.
I hear
though there is an inheritance to be had. Potentially.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
I'm done with you. I am done with you.
I saw an opportunity. I walked through the door.
Oh yeah, I know. Don't do it next time. Don't do it. I think that another one of the pitfalls is missed opportunities.
Yeah.
So, people struggle with like breaking the ice and who makes the first move and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think, you might see somebody that you like or are attracted to across the way, and then you're like, you can't build up the nerve, or you don't really know what to say, or the opening, or they're with a bunch of people and you don't want to break into their group, or you can't figure out if they're single, if they're not, or whatever the case. So, I mean, it's like, my advice is always shoot your shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But some people get really nervous about doing that.
And I bet I'm willing to bet a fair amount of money that I don't have would be that a lot of people's trepidation with like interacting in a public setting or in a one-on-one person situation is rejection. Yeah. Like that's huge. Yeah. Nobody wants to be rejected.
Come on.
I mean, be an adult. So says you, but I guarantee you.
I mean, no, I know. You're right. I mean, that's obviously the reason.
Nobody has to know that I swipe left. Yeah. Or right. Yeah. I don't know what the
it takes away. They take away this thing of rejection. Yeah. But I mean, I think that that's okay. Yeah. Like, unless somebody is a complete ass, nobody is going to be like, oh, how dare you come? Like, it's not going to be like this big, huge public flogging of rejection.
Maybe if you did that with that dude, then you wouldn't have had to get to the gimmicky drinks.
That's true. Yeah. I should have rejected him right out the
Especially when he was rubbing your shoulders.
Yeah. Well, I see that. But that's exactly my point. Yeah. People don't tend to want to necessarily, most people are nice and don't want to embarrass you or whatever. So they'll be like, oh, thank you. I'm so flattered. Yeah. But no, thank you. Yeah. Or especially us as women, we come up with all kind of stories. We be done made up that we got a husband and 3 kids at home. Ain't got none of the above. We as single as a dollar bill. Talk about, oh, thank you so much. But my husband and kids and you done made up this whole life. And this dude is just to save this dude's feelings.
Just to be nice.
So rejection is not really, that's more imagination than it is actuality.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, but you're right. It is a very real thing. And people don't know how to, do that whole ritual thing anymore. We've gotten kind of out of practice of that.
For sure.
One of the good things about traditional dating, but also one of the pitfalls about traditional dating is people in your circle. Yeah. So it's like, it's cool because again, there's a connection like, oh, you introduced me to your friend. Right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like that. But then the bad part about that is that you introduced me to your friend. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody's in the same, like,
so if it goes
pool. Exactly. Yeah. Or there's a likelihood that could have potentially been with me, but also been with somebody else that I know. And I don't play those games. Yeah, no, I don't. No. I do not play those games. If you have been with somebody if you dated somebody that was in my circle and then you try to come, sir, go play in traffic. Yeah.
Go play in traffic.
Go play in traffic. Don't do it. I'm not playing that. Because that's too messy. It's too much drama. It's too much. And I'm the type of chick, I'm not ever going to be okay with sitting next to this woman who I know has seen you in situations that I have also seen you in. Those are the kind of sister things I don't need. Yeah. I don't need to. I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm not about that life. You better than you too big for me. How about that? So, online dating. Okay, the benefit. I feel like I ain't gonna really have a whole lot to contribute to this part of that conversation, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it the old one too.
I am really trying to injure myself and the table at the same time. I don't know. I just keep hitting it. Anyway, so some benefits to online dating. So I really don't have a breadth or depth of
But you know people who have done online dating.
Mostly just you.
Wow. So then you have nothing to offer to the benefits.
Literally. No. So, okay, I will say this. It really depends on what you're trying to accomplish by utilizing said apps. Okay. Right? Okay. So there's several types of...
Do elaborate. Do tell.
Let's not play. Like, for real. Like, you know that a fair amount of folks are just looking to hook up.
True story.
So... It makes that super easy from what I understand.
Super easy.
Like if you're just looking for a hookup, cool.
I mean, I wouldn't know that for myself.
There's people that are so blatantly honest about it, like on their profiles. Yeah. They're like, I don't even care about your mom, your dad, your kids. I'm just here to have sex. And they're like, okay, well, I mean, that's fair. At least I know that up front.
There's also like couples that are looking for like a third person like and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's like the two, I couldn't be, y'all bold than a mother. Because I couldn't have me and my husband sitting up here, we grinning, look, sitting on the couch, the two of us with the cat and the dog.
The cat and the dog.
Yeah. We're looking for a third. Would you like to be that special someone? Like, what? Yeah. Y'all bold than a mother because you do realize people from your job can see this photo.
To each his own.
Okay, to each his own. But so I mean, no judgment. I'm just saying you better than me.
And there's that out there. And then you have people that are truly looking for a relationship and they'll say that. But then you have the people that are kind of like, hey, I'm here to look for my soulmate, but really you're just trying to hook up. Like, and so just be you, be honest. If you're there to hook up, that person exists. Like you can totally do that. Yeah. Are we still talking about benefits?
Yeah, we are. We are. So the benefit is that you can, so that just ties into, because one of the points that I had was, and that just that you can, I say as picky as you want.
Right.
But that you can really start to check those boxes.
Yeah.
I am only looking for a hookup.
Yeah.
I am only looking for somebody who likes to be outdoorsy. I am only looking for somebody who works out 5 days a week.
Yeah.
I am only I want to hook up with somebody who's vegan, whatever. Like you can be super
so specific.
But I mean, there's some people who have like a lot of boxes checked.
I didn't know that there were boxes.
Well, I don't know. Like interest. Like you could
Okay.
So you can be super specific versus like in traditional dating, you kind of get what you get.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They say, well, ain't but one single person in the room, so I guess I better make it work. When you're online, you got like 100.
Yeah.
You know, women or men.
Exponentially.
Yeah. So you can start to, it's kind of like buying a house. You can start to be like, I must have a garage. I must have central air. I must have, you almost like build a mate. If you will.
If you will.
So online dating gives you an opportunity to build a mate. It's kind of like Weird Science. They didn't know that they were on that movie. They didn't know that they were onto something.
I love that movie, by the way. If you've never seen it, I know some of you are like 12, but like go watch it.
But you should go watch it. But it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
You are narrowing it down.
And I think that is a positive of the online dating stuff. I think the other positive is the time component, like I mentioned. You don't have to, I mean, you could do that while you're on a 15-minute break, you know, if you swiping.
Swipe.
But yeah. So I do have a friend that is male that uses it more for used to. I don't know if he still does.
Yeah.
And so at one point he goes, here, swipe for me. And I'm like, this is fun. And
listen. Good thing we ain't gonna tell because all them chicks, y'all don't even know. He wasn't even looking at you. It was actually Katie.
Sorry, I picked you for the hookup, and I did. Like and he got contacted through the app by the person, and they ended up hooking up, and it worked out for a little shoot.
You're
a matchmaker.
I don't know if that's a match.
I don't think that's a thing. Anyway, so
match. I think,
and I found it very interesting. Like,
I thought you were gonna say like soothing or therapeutic.
I mean, it wasn't there
to be able to.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even. Anyway, so. Yeah, it was very interesting and intriguing to see how
that works out.
Yeah,
what comes of it.
Yeah,
I mean it is a thing. It's extremely interesting, and what makes people swipe one way or the other.
And I think it's different for men and women.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, and I say that not because male versus female, but I think between taking out all the extra stuff of traditional dating and just for a man doing it this way and then for a woman doing it this way, I think, but that brings up the safety concern, you know, like how safe are these things? How safe are, like, do you tell somebody where you're going when you go to meet a hookup? Like,
we're going to get to that part of the motivational stuff.
Gotcha. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
We definitely going to get to that part.
Okay.
So you get kind of, but in keeping with what your point with the things being different for men and women, you get lots of information up front.
Yeah.
With online dating.
Yeah.
So men tend to be very visual.
Right.
So, and women love to take pictures.
Fair.
So we tend to post lots of photos in different places and outfits.
Like this.
Well, that's true because you look thin that way. You can't see this wide. Okay.
I did the face.
Look, we are all about a good angle.
Yeah.
But you, so men get a lot of photos, and men tend to put like their interests and things like that on there.
Right.
Their income, their level of education, those kinds of things. So women get to kind of see up front some of their more. I mean, we tend to be more forgiving on looks than men do.
Fair.
So I think we start to look more so for like what are his interests. Yeah. What's his life look like? Yeah. Do I see myself in that life? Yeah. So you get all this information up front before you ever even meet the person. And then you can decide, nah, that don't really sound like something I would be into. Or this sounds awesome. So I think that is a benefit. Yeah, a benefit. Okay. Along with the fact that you also are doing a lot of chatting, which this is something that I will, honest to God, agree with.
Okay.
Or say that I agree with or think is a benefit. That older people, it's a benefit and a pitfall.
Right.
It goes in both. Older people, I think, tend to text back and forth or write back and forth longer before they actually meet the person in person.
Okay.
Than younger people. Okay. So I was talking to my daughter and she's like, oh, we meet or we hook online and then like 20 minutes later, y'all meet at the coffee shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they don't want to waste no time.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure out, is this going to work or is this not?
Is this a thing or
right?
is it? Yeah.
People in their 30s and 40s, they want to be pen pals for like 2 months before they.
Yeah. That's a throwback.
but it's a legit thing.
I like it.
Okay,
like it.
So they want to be pen pals for like 3 months.
A little bit.
Before they actually ever go out and meet that person or not meet that person, right?
Yeah.
So the benefit of that is you've actually gotten a chance to know that person a little bit better.
Right.
Before physical is involved, before, whatever.
Yeah.
The pitfall is you done spend 3 months talking to this fool.
Yeah.
Getting kind of invested in them. And then you show up and they only 5'3".
Yeah.
And now I'm mad because you made me waste
just
3 months.
That. I'm like, especially if you build like this connection or this emotional, psychological connection, but then you meet them and there's no chemistry.
Right. Then that's awkward. So there's got to be a happy balance, I think, between the two. Yeah. You don't want to be like a 20-year-old and literally we just swiped and 5 minutes later we're meeting at the Starbucks.
Yeah.
Awkward.
I mean, I support that.
I mean, it works for them.
Because then you start... Then I think that mentality, right? It's like, okay, I don't like how you look, so we're gonna be done, or whatever, or you walk in and you see person and you just turn around and walk out. I support that as well.
So awesome.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea.
You see them in the corner, you be like, nah,
no,
that ain't it.
I was just kidding.
That ain't it.
I was just kidding.
And then you just send them a text message in the parking lot. You be like,
I got diarrhea.
Yeah. Something came up.
And it was
check you later.
I pooped myself. Like I don't, those are the worst case scenarios. I forgot to brush my teeth.
And then I literally just block and delete moving forward.
Yeah. But anyway.
So that is a benefit and a pitfall as far as that is concerned. Right. I'm trying to think of what else. This is a big one.
Okay.
One of the benefits is it gives people an opportunity to date differently than they would normally date, right? Yeah. So to explore some options that they may be nervous, embarrassed, or like stepping out on a ledge or a limb on.
Same thing.
Ledge implies that you're going to jump and die. Limb means like I'm just taking a risk. Teeter-totty, taking a risk.
Anyway.
So like, you know what I mean? All kinds of things. Race.
Yeah.
Gender.
Yeah.
Age.
Yeah.
Like all kinds of things, right? So if, I'm trying to figure out, like, I really want to date somebody of a different race.
Right.
Then maybe I don't know if I would appeal to this group of men, or I would be nervous.
Right.
To go, or women, whatever, either way. This gives me an opportunity to put it out there and see how flavorful I am. Flavorful. I am in that.
Spicy.
Yeah, spicy. Yeah, I am in that arena.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Without the fear of rejection.
Right.
Okay. So, or if I'm exploring my sexuality in some way, shape, or form or whatever, then that is an opportunity to be able to. So I think that online dating has allowed people to explore more options that they kind of held back on.
Yeah.
And now this gives them an opportunity to kind of, see what's what.
Yeah.
Go
support it.
Yeah. Do you support it?
I do. Because I don't have to do it.
You about to get punched dead in your face.
Nursing home.
Dead in your face.
One spot you haven't tried. I'm just saying.
I'm not doing it. I can't. And
you never know.
Whatever.
Sugarbaby.com.
No. All right. So pitfalls. Aside from that story that I just told you all. Yeah. Okay. Pitfalls.
And every other story that you have.
And every other story that I have.
Pitfalls, I think the obvious is misrepresentation of who you truly are.
Yeah.
Like, you can absolutely lie.
Yeah.
You can absolutely put up a fake photo.
Yeah.
You can absolutely...
Lies on lies on lies. Yeah. On snacks.
On snacks. I am hungry, by the way.
So am I. I have a bear claw.
We're going to have to
for
eat.
You.
Oh, a bear claw?
Yeah. That's tasty. Also, 90-year-old.
Yes, a bear claw. Anyway.
Yeah, but lies, man. People just be telling just falsities.
And for no good reason. Like, just, you don't have
just
to
be
impress.
Real. Yeah. Because there's somebody out there for you.
Right. Your attributes are
enough.
Yeah.
That's a motivational. That's a motivational. You are enough.
You are always enough.
You are enough.
And if you're not, work on yourself. That's all. That's all. You get what you get.
Beggars can't be choosy. Unless you're dealing with the older generation. Get what you need, baby.
Get what you need.
Get what you need.
Yeah, and another pitfall, which I'm sure we're going to talk about, but you keep hushing me for the motivation side, and I don't know if this is right. Safety, Just
yeah. Don't talk about that yet.
Okay. Oh, God. All right. The second time I've been shot.
Pitfall, crazies.
That's what.
Yeah, people are crazy.
Just
like dudes that sit next to you in a booth and rub your shoulder and call you
just the
babe
ones
all night.
you have tried.
You are crazy.
Yeah,
right.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
How about I went on a date and this dude showed up with gym socks pulled all the way up to his knees. He's 40-year-old man with shorts on. No, it's not.
That's sexy.
He might as well have been wearing Velcro shoes. On top of it.
What's wrong with Velcro shoes?
Look, you know exactly what's wrong with
convenience. You don't want to undo your shoelaces.
You can get in and out of them mugs quicker than a...
Love that.
No.
I support it.
Seriously. People are crazy out here. And they, look, you showed up and you were like, oh my God, are you serious right now, God?
Yeah.
Is this happening?
And it's legit been every time that you have gone on an online date.
Every time.
Every time.
I got another... I feel like we're going to run out of time and I ain't even going to be able to tell y'all.
Shoot, we should just do an episode of just
the stories experience because it's terrible. Yeah. I think at the end, I'm just going to round it out with something that's... But real quick, because we have a friend who did online dating. Mm-hmm. This dude lied about who he was, his identity, stole her credit card.
Oh, my God.
Had to be arrested from her house that he was trying to move into.
So much.
Online dating.
That
people are insane.
It came from an app.
It did come from an app.
Had a whole nother family too, didn't it?
A whole nother family. Lying. We still ain't really sure if she was in on the hustle or not, the other chick. Oh, yeah. But this is what I'm saying. People are crazy, and that is a pitfall of online dating because you don't know what you're going to get. I think sometimes too many choices can be a pitfall. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because then you don't settle down with anything. You get like super, super way too picky. Yeah. That you're like, your hair didn't fall exactly.
Your eyebrows aren't even.
Right. You start getting ridiculous because you got so many choices that you don't have to be realistic about, good options. Yeah. So I think that can be a pitfall too, is that you never commit to anything because you feel like you're always looking for the next best thing.
The better.
This is cool, but I could potentially get.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
What you have to pay.
Sorry?
You have to pay.
Oh, for the app.
For the app.
Did not know that.
Yeah. How you gonna charge me
$9.99
to find love? Oh no, it's more than that.
Shut the front door.
I promise to God. It'd be like $40 for a month.
Nuh-uh.
Stop it. And you can't guarantee me. This is kind of like Apple might own it, these apps. I'm not gonna lie. I need an app Jesus is running.
Oh my God.
Because I'm guaranteed a miracle and a blessing.
Yeah. Not
this is like take your chances.
We'll see what happens.
For $40 a month, you may or may not get this JoJo in the corner who's like creepily staring at you and just wants to.
Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah.
$40. That is a pitfall. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge pitfall.
You have to pay for love?
You gotta pay for love.
That's dumb.
It's 2020.
Huh.
You ain't getting nothing for free. Not even a date.
Seems legit. Good Lord, I had no idea.
Yeah, well, that's...
Do we know anybody that's had a lasting relationship come from an app?
Nope.
I
know. And you see them online. You see people.
Yeah,
I see them in my. I know. I see them in my Instagram feed. They're like, "Oh my God, I met him on Tinder, and we're having the best relationship ever." And I'm like, "What?
Well,
you know what?
That's a whole nother topic of
life. Yeah. But I mean, I'm just saying that some of them, like, there are people who are honest to God getting married and stuff like that. I don't know any.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
But they are out there.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear y'all stories because I know,
especially
we're gonna get
some feedback.
We've been together for 20 years. Well, not 20 years because they haven't been around that long. But we've been together for 5 years, and we met on AOL chat.
And I have to wonder too. God, we're old. I have to wonder too. And if you guys put some comments and let us know. But like, how many have either had a decent relationship?
Yeah.
I don't care if you're still together or not.
Right. At this point, just
connection.
Normal. Just normal would be nice.
And how that came to fruition. And like, what app did you use? Like, was it one in particular that was better suited for you?
We can help each other.
I know there's a lot of science that goes into this crap.
Science is lies.
That's what I
want to hear. Sometimes science and reality don't necessarily match up because you can't always science human behavior.
Fact. Yeah. Especially if you're not being honest.
Right. Well, that's true. Yeah. So, okay. The takeaways, because we are rounding it out. We're getting to the end of this. So some of the takeaways that we want to leave you with, you have been so dying to go on the safety kick. So please, by all means.
Yeah, be safe. I mean, that's common sense, I would hope at this point, especially for the younger folks out there. But just tell somebody where you're going if you're going to meet up with somebody. Have a safe word, a phone call, a check-in. I don't know.
I can't, Jesus.
Tumbleweed. Like, I don't know. Just
are you supposed
tuck
to
and roll.
Tell the date that what the safe word is?
I don't know if you've seen this, but like in certain bars or restaurants, there's like in the female bathroom in particular, there's a like call this number or say this to the waitress and she'll know that you're in distress.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I've seen it in a couple places. So,
that's actually really
I like if you ever feel like that's a thing or that if it's something that you want to tell somebody else, I mean, I just always let somebody know where you're going to be. Check in.
Right. I want it to be
we're
like
low jack.
She'd be like, "What's the deal?" And I'd be like, "Pickle."
Yeah, pizza.
That's the no. Did you get what I just said? What's pickle. The deal?
Oh.
Pickle.
Oh.
I want that to be the safe word.
So awful. That's almost as bad as Mac Daddy.
It is. Yeah. But anyway, I had to throw mine in there.
Yeah, that exists in certain places. But if you're meeting up, and always make it like a public place. Don't make it your house. Don't have them pick you up. You know, Uber. I don't care what you do.
You shouldn't be having people at your house that you know.
Yeah.
Like that you've met in a bar. Like face to face, you still should not have them at your house. You hear
too many creepy stories.
Yeah. They be in your bushes and you be mad about it. But it's your own fault. Yeah. So I think get to know yourself, like either way, whether you're doing traditional or whether you're doing online, use it as an opportunity to get to know who you are, what you like, what you don't like in people, whether it be men, women, whatever, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever, like whatever you like, use that as an opportunity to figure you out and have fun with it. Yeah. Like, just have fun. Enjoy it. I done had some ridiculous stories. Oh my God. But we laugh. Like, they have become a laughing tapestry, right? That they are like things that I can tell at parties and they get the party going. Yeah. So, if nothing else, you got a free meal out of it. You got to find out what you do. Some gimmicky drinks. You got to find out what you don't like, and and what your boundaries are, and all those different kinds of things. So, take your opportunities as they come and make the most of them, whether you're doing traditional or online. But have fun and live your life. Yeah. So, do what feels right for you. Yeah. That would be the takeaway. Yeah, absolutely. Don't let nobody judge you. No. And with that being said, regardless of whether it's a trend that people are moving towards. Online dating. If that's not your thing, that's not your thing.
Don't do it.
Then don't do it.
Don't feel like you have to.
You know what? They still have speed dating. That is also still a thing. Yeah.
Can we do that?
Try that instead. You can't do that.
I can't physically do it, but can I go with you?
And you just go sit in the corner and be creepy?
Yes.
That's weird. No.
I want to go.
No.
I didn't know they still did that.
Negative, Chief.
I'll just be like, look, I'm only here for the food.
Yeah. And they're going to be like, get.
Yeah. And when this buzzer goes, I'll let you know.
Oh, my God. All right. On that note. We're done.
We're done.
That's
it.
We are finishing. It is a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Thank you for joining us. We hope that you got something out of this conversation. We hope that you guys are thinking about it, laughing about it.
Yep.
Putting your own stories. We want to hear your stories.
Tell us about it.
Please. Because if yours are anything like mine, I know I'm going to get a solid belly laugh out of these things. Amazing. Leave your comments below. And if your online dating experience has turned into like the love of your life, and you guys are having fairy tale, romances. We want to hear that too. I'm not a hater.
No. It might exist.
It does. I'm sure it does. Yeah. And they're going to prove us. Yeah. To prove it to us. Good. Follow us on all of our social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Come back and see us next week. Wednesdays, same time, same place. We love y'all. Have a great week.
Absolutely.
Bye. Bye.